Hey guys, this is System, and this is OceanBlock. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool package. In between episodes, went ahead and worked on our base a little bit. So we have kind of a single floor done, except for it has no roof, and second floor is just kind of just sitting here with an infusion altar on it. Going to work on that some more. I have the basic kind of layout I want for it, so that's cool. Using some prismarine, some cobblestone, stripped spruce upgraded gates from Mr. Crayfish, as well as the oak upgraded fences. And yeah, I like the look of it. So looking pretty nice here. Go inside, nice little warm room here. Everything's nice and cozy, and quite happy with our setup. So this will be our base once it's finally done. Did go ahead and add another setup for a jar mod here. So this one is for, I guess, cold recipes. Haven't really looked at what it's used for. I see I can make ice. I don't know what else we can make with it, to be honest. I have to go through and see what it's actually used for. It looks like it's going to be used to make the Cobblegen tier 4, so I guess that's part of it, so that's cool. But we have access to all the different jar mod recipes now that we have all 4 temperatures, so that is pretty good. And then I guess outside of that, I haven't really done much. I went ahead and moved all the machines in here. Went ahead and moved, well, I still need to move our latex setup, and I need to move our lapidaries, get them set up in here somewhere. And down here I have, I guess, our few plants that we're growing, as well as our 1 cobblestone generator. So we pretty much have everything here. It's actually quite surprising how little we actually have up to this point. So that is definitely a thing. What we're going to do, though, is go ahead and automate the creation of essence. I'm going to go ahead and get essence automatically crafted up to Supremium essence. Because when you get to the point of, I guess, autocrafting with fine storage, it's really hard to work with the infusion crystal with autocrafting. It's much easier to have it in this form. Then you just use the upgraded essence and craft it back down, right? So you have these recipes right here where it crafts with itself and goes down to the lower level, which makes it way easier to work with. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So let's go ahead and head to here. In here too, this is actually producing really well now too. So you kind of look at this thing. Notice that the Ethereum's just going up like every couple ticks. It's just going up and up and up. We actually have a ton of Ethereum. And that's about 2.5 hours of Ethereum right there. So this thing's actually producing really good. And that's with this many hydroponic beds. And I'm probably going to max it out for the entire room. I just need to get to that point. But anyway, that is cool. So let's go ahead and work on autocrafting here. This is a crafter tier 3. There's actually 3 levels crafters. They're pretty easy to make too. So here's tier 3, 2, then the 1. And this one has 4 slots for recipes. The next one has, I guess, 8 slots. So this is really the main difference, and the only reason to really upgrade it to the next level, right? So that's cool. Let's go ahead and grab a item pipe that, I guess, pop that there. Then we need to go ahead and start working with this thing. So we need to tell it to make recipes for us. So let's go ahead and grab that. Go ahead. I'm going to throw some of this Ethereum down here too. Maybe like 8. That looks good. Then I'm going to tell it to this here, R. If I actually pull out a Ethereum now, see there's a little ghost block, and that's what we want. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we're going to set our recipe. That looks good. And this is going to be an output, so we need to tell it to remember this stuff too. Think of this down here. This is the input buffer. It's basically also a way to filter it with this remember slot. This one tells it to forget if you want it to forget something, but it forgets all at once, so you have to completely reset it. So a little painful to do it that way, but that's good there. We need to change one setting here. We want this to, there's like 3 different ones. So this one would do the recipe, then send the output down here. This internal one will finish the recipe, then output it to the input buffer. And the last one will send the finished thing to the output buffer. But there's things like crafting buckets in here and stuff. It'll leave it back on in the input buffer. So that's the way we kind of want it. Way we want it right now, though, I guess, is going to be internal. So I want this internal. We'll do that. So there's our first recipe. Next one we want to do, I guess, is the next stage, right? So we do that. Click a new recipe. Grab ourselves our Prudentium. I need at least one of them for the crafting, right? So let's do that there. That looks good. And then grab the Master Infusion. Then go ahead and grab some of these. Save a couple more slots for this stuff. That looks good there. Tell it to remember again. And make sure that one's on internal as well. Apply that. Go ahead and pop that stuff out. And we go to the next recipe. So really easy to work with. I really love this thing. It's actually really simple. Let's go ahead and make it so we make a... What is this stuff called? Like Supremium now? Also need a slot for the crystal too. I should put that there. Imperium. They changed the name of this back in 1.12. It used to have a different name. It used to confuse people, I think, because it was called like Supremium or something like that. But they changed it to Imperium. Do I have that? Well, I haven't done the... I missed the recipe. Let's help to remember that because that's correct. we want to do, I guess, this recipe here first. So let's do you. That looks good. That one's on internal as well. Apply that. Then we get our last recipe done. So let's go ahead and grab that. Do this here. You notice I left it on power too, because otherwise this is a pain to do. Because everything keeps moving on you as you do it. It's easier to leave it on powered as you're auto-crafting. But this last one, we want to change the setting. We want it on this EXTC. Result of crafting operation will go to output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in the input. And I basically, yeah, that's the one we want there. Go ahead and, I guess, apply that. And I just overwrote my recipe, didn't I? We have to go back and do one more recipe one more time. Let's do that there. That's good. And then I want this one, right? That. You have to always make sure you choose the next recipe slot too, or overwrites as well. I just totally derped. But that should work there. So now we have everything in there, and this thing should actually autocraft the whole process from start to finish. So let's go ahead and see if it actually works here. So we'd want to power this thing. So let's do you. This is getting power, so that's good. And then we want to do this here. That looks good as well. Go ahead and pop you in there, and then this thing should start doing its thing. There you go. See there, it's going through the process, goes up through the recipes, and boom, Supremium essence. Now, I just want to pull this stuff probably automatically into the system at this point. So I'm going to put a cable there because that doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and do that instead. Put you down. Go ahead and grab that. And now that should automatically output the Supremium into the system. And that'll end up going through this entire giant backlog of Inferium and turning it all into Supremium, which is exactly what I wanted. So really easy way to deal with your Inferium essence. So that'll work out. And in time, it'll be all caught up, and there'll be no way it's coming in this fast. You know what I mean? So don't need it any faster, and that'll do the job. I think the next thing we might do is go ahead and actually make ourselves a really good weapon. Now that we have a whole bunch of Supremium, we could do that actually. Actually, if we go to, here, Mystical, check that out for a second. What kind of upgrades could we get for the armor right now, too? If I can hunt down the armor. This stuff, can we get to anything good? That might not be too bad, actually. Night vision, we could maybe do this as well. We get the health boost. I totally forgot about those ones. I don't really have Wither Skulls though, but I do have the spawner, so I could get more. But maybe we'll do the armor as well. They don't have the flight upgrade. I think they have it disabled in the pack though, so we can't really do that. But definitely could get some nice ones like Absorption 5. Why is that so? It seems so simple. Golden Apple Supremium. I forget how this all works. Maybe we'll get into the armor and a really good Tinker's weapon. So to go ahead and make ourselves a really good weapon here should be pretty easy. We're going to go ahead and grab some of these here. We need the prosperity agates, so let's go ahead and grab them. Grab as many as we can. That looks good. Go ahead and grab whatever Supremium we have so far. Go ahead and grab that. I think we just combine these, right? So just like so. Go ahead and turn those into agates. Don't need that many just for the weapon, but I will need it for the armor. I need to figure out how much we need for each of the weapon parts here. But we're basically going to make ourselves a really beefy Supremium cleaver. It has a lot of damage, and I want to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and grab this thing. And maybe then we'll go fight the dragon, because we need to get him done too. Just so we have access to all those materials and stuff, right? So have to go and make a new painting here. I forget how many of the 6. Is it 8 for the plate? Might be 8. Let's go ahead and grab that. We need 2 handles. And what is the other one we need? Oh, yeah, the broad blade cast. Let's go ahead and grab these and see if we can figure out how many materials we need for each one. Anyway, let's do that. Let's pop that in there. Don't know how Mob Soul got in there. That's fine though. Apparently I still have a little bit of Ender in here as well. Not too concerned about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this here. That looks good. Speed that up a little bit. This thing is slow as dirt. There you go. Do that. Do this. And then see if we can cast off this part. That's cool. That was enough for that one. How do you look at the blade? So if we go to the cast, right? Can I go to use on that? Does it tell you how much? So it's 3 for the handles, right? So we need another 6 for that. I want to keep as much as I can, just so we can have enough to do our armor as well, because otherwise we won't be able to do the armor as well, right? I'm going to have to go ahead and look at what we need to do for all the upgrades too. So maybe take a couple minutes, because probably take a little bit of sorting through all the items we need. Just grab them all and just get them done, right? So that's cool. But anyway, we should be able to cast that off. And then we have that, and then we just need to figure out the blade. How much is for this? Another 8. So that's not too bad at all, actually. So how much do we have in there? Nothing. Just need another 8. So I guess it was 8, 16 plus 6. What is that? 24. That isn't too bad. So pretty much the same amount you need for armor, which I think I have now everything I need for armor, right? So we could actually do that as well. Oh, the armor takes this stuff as well. Supremium gemstones. They're actually pretty easy to make though, so that isn't too bad. Oh, that's us going into the system too. We'll have to go grab that, unfortunately. Oh no, we have wireless crafting in this world. Totally forgot. We have that. That looks good. Pop you out. Go ahead and give ourselves a blade. And this weapon's going to be a beast. I forget how much damage it is, but it's massive. So I guess you'll see that in a second here. Speed up. Go faster. Do your thing. There you go. Grab that. Hopefully you're done. Awesome. Should be able to go. Where's this? I forget what I set for the hotkey for this too. Go ahead and go, I guess, to mystical. And see if we can head... wait, what? Where are my parts, man? Oh, these aren't... these are tinkers. Let's go to tinkers. There you go. Grab that. This and you right there. And go ahead and see if we can actually make this weapon. You'll need an anvil for this too, but the anvil just takes some metal blocks. I think I use bronze. Anyway, what's this have? It has 26,000 durability, 44 attack damage, pretty much base attack speed, so it's not super fast, but the mining speed doesn't matter. We could add upgrades and stuff as well, but I'm not too worried about that. I mean, it is 44 attack speed without doing anything to it, so that is actually really powerful, actually. I forget what modifiers actually upgrade attack speed too. So if I could upgrade the attack speed, maybe I'll do that as well. But I think I have to look at the Tinkers and You book. I don't think I still have that. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Can't remember where my book is here. Do that. Is it in here? No. Let's do that. Do we have Tinkers and You? Yeah, I'm going to have to hunt down that book. Because I forget what base materials you can add to this to speed it up, right? Because this thing has 2 upgrades, so we'll be able to upgrade it a bit. But we'll figure that out in time. Even without that, though, I mean, this is a 26,000 durability, 44 damage sword, which should do a number on the dragon. And actually, for a cleaver, that's actually really fast. Cleavers are usually really slow, right? What is the speed on this one? No, this one's not too much slower. I guess it's only 0.9. I thought they were slower than that. But yeah, this one's pretty much base speed. If I could make it a little faster, though, that'd be perfect. So apparently it's just redstone that you put on this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this and grab these here, right? Can I actually do multiple at once? Let's do that. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. And is that actually the max speed right now? Did we just use all our spots? Yeah, we only had 2 upgrade spots right now. But that put it to 109, which isn't too bad. And that should make it quite quick, actually. Yeah, that feels a little better. Still has a little bit of that draw time. But at the same time, still not too bad. And quite good. Now, there's a bunch of things you can use to, I guess, add upgrade slots, too. You go to use on this, too, and kind of go through everything that you can put on it. So there's a giant list here. There's 59 different things, but you will have to have an upgrade slot, which I just used 2 of them to do that. And then you'll need a ability slot to add abilities. So there is a big book here. I had this big book. I forgot I made this thing earlier on in the pack, but basically you go this one, this one, this one here. So you have to put seared stone onto one. And then you do this one here with the nether route, which is that recipe right there. Combine them all together, and you finally get this one book with all the information for all the different things with the mod. So kind of forgot I did this, but has all the different materials, all that stuff. Tells you about, I guess, upgrades you can put on it that are slotless as well, which I may look at some point. But for right now, I just wanted a little faster sword. That would work pretty well. So that actually works out pretty well. Not too bad at all, and pretty sweet. Hey, do I have this mask? Do I have your mask? I do now. I have a welding helmet. Look at me. I have another hat. Anyway, go ahead and check out the armor here. It should be pretty easy to make, actually. Oh, we have to make all the tiers of the armor? I wasn't even thinking that. Oh my, that's actually quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of crafting anyway. How much Supremium do I have? I have 158. I should be able to do it. Maybe I'll take a couple minutes and go do this, because otherwise you're going to watch me bumble around with this, right? Because I have to do that and that for every one, and every one of these is just that. So it's nothing big. I'll get this done, and then we'll look at upgrades, I guess, for the armor as well. So I've gone ahead and made ourselves a new set of armor, which is really awesome. And you have to make some of these here, these Onitude augments. If you're going to go ahead and do some augments, you do that there. Doesn't look like it's working right now, but it actually is. It should be doing the recipe. We'll kind of see if it's done in a second. There you go. So yeah, there you go. There is the absorption augment. So that is cool. I already done the night vision, which is actually really rad. But yeah, it basically just takes one of each level of the essence and then the golden apples. So that is really cool, actually, and not too bad. I'll probably end up doing health boost as well. But the health boost is going to take wither skeleton skulls. And I just don't have them right now, so I guess that's a thing. I don't know if it's my shaders either that are making it so it doesn't show what's going on. But I'm not sure if it is. For some reason, I remember in another pack it doing this as well. And I wasn't running shaders in that one for sure. So Maybe that's just how it is, man. Maybe that's how it is. Let's go ahead and grab some more apples here. I think we have to go ahead and make a special table to make these work as well. And this will be the last one here. Then we'll be able to kind of move on and kind of push forward, right? So do that. Grab our golden apples. Sweet. I had to smelt down a bunch of gold too, so I just smelted down like I know, a bunch of stacks, like 4 stacks of the clusters there. So it's doing its thing. And, that's really good. But we have absorption 5 now, which is awesome. And I think we just need a table here, and I think it's called like the Tinkerer's table. I need to get something for fall damage too. I didn't even think of that, but anyway, let's grab what is it called there? I think it's like Tinker. This thing right here. It takes a little bit of that solium dust. Let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and pop that anywhere. Sweet. Then we'll have to go ahead and pull off the armor real quick. And I think we just need the helmet in the chest plate, right? So you do that and put that. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one goes here, right? You did pull that out. That's good. Then we should be able to do the same thing with the chest, right? So you do that, put that on there, pull that out, and now we should have an entire bar of absorption, which is amazing, actually. Really good. I don't know why it has the time there. I'm kind of confused why it says time there. I get why the night vision has time, but why would the absorption say 8 minutes? That better last longer than 8 minutes, because that's actually pretty expensive. But anyway, that's good there. And that's really rad. Maybe it only updates every once in a while. I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe it, I get it. Maybe the bar, I see what they're doing. Actually, that makes sense. So every 8 minutes, the bar replaces itself. That seems like that's what that is going to do there. So that's actually really cool. So now we have night vision. We can actually see during the nighttime, and we'll be able to see in the end a lot better, which is really nice. And we got ourselves a pretty rad set of armor here. It's not super good. Let's go ahead and do this. I want to go ahead and pull this off. Do you want tutorial? No, thank you. Go away. Pull that off. I thought this had horns on it. I thought this helmet had horns on it. I feel like I've been lied to. In the picture, it has horns on it. So I guess I assumed we were going to have horns on our helmet. But we got totally ripped off. I'm going to wear a turtle. So apparently there is a no fall augment as well. So we might as well quickly go ahead and make that as well. So that. Then I believe it was 2 wool. So that. And hopefully that gets made. Hopefully I put everything in there right. The fact that you can't see it being done makes it so maybe you have to stare at it like you're doing something, but you're not actually. I don't know. Probably is my textures that are messing that up. I'm not 100% sure, like I said. But with that, I should be able to take that and throw that on our boots, just like so. And then throw this right here, like so, and do that there. And now we shouldn't take fall damage anymore. So if I actually go up into the sky now, and then fall down, should have a nice soft landing. That's actually beautiful. So that actually helps me a ton there. And the next thing I want to do is make a painting. Which one is low temp? I think it's low temp, right? So you go to paintings, like an end painting. I want to make this. It needs low temperature, painting, eye vendors, and ender pearls. So I think I have everything. Oh, I have the wrong numbers. Wait a sec. What is that? Oh, it's 4 per, is it? Let's see here. 4 eye of ender. I totally misjudged that. Let's grab some more eyes of ender. Sweet. And yeah, try another painting here. See what this dimension's like. Because it's a heavily changed dimension. Like, it's a crazy change. So we're going to have an interesting trip there. It has the better end mod, I think it's called. And I've never really used that mod at all. So that's pretty new to me. So we need that. Then we're also going to need, I guess, a overworld painting. I think I have everything for that. Let's make sure. Overworld. Chop that out. Sweet. So we need 4, 4, and a painting. So I have that. I only have 3 logs, though. That is totally wrong. Let's grab another log here. Sweet and sweet. Awesome. I need to get our logs automatically connected to the system, too. That is a fatal flaw. Anyway, go ahead and grab you. And there we go. We've got an overworld painting as well. And we should be good to head to the other dimension, right? I never did add infinity to my bow, though. That is one kind of flaw here. I haven't got that yet. But we do have arrows, so I'll go ahead and grab them. I do have a pouch, so if I want to drop stuff off, I can. And we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get this painting down and kind of see what this dimension looks like. Where's it at? Right there, end painting. Sweet. So I'm just going to stick it on a wall here, maybe. Oh, nope, it's not going to fit on this wall. Where am I going to put this? You going to go here? No, I think we need 5 blocks. Where do we have 5 open blocks? I don't even know where I do in this place. Where did I stick the other one? Oh, yeah, I stuck it down here. I have open walls down here. This will work. Oh, I moved it. Wasn't it right here? Wait. Where'd my painting go? I'll worry about that later. But anyway, that's the painting there. That's actually pretty cool. It's nice. It's pretty cool. It has the dragon right there. But we should be able to jump through. And hopefully my shaders actually handle this. I never even thought of that. Oh. Actually, I want to take my helmet off for a second. I want to see what it looks like without this. Because I know there's a mod here making it look completely different. There's also water on the ground. I'm just noticing that now. We have... It's actually an ocean? This is actually an ocean. Yeah, look at this place. This place is insane. That skybox is actually really nice. Huh. That is super cool. And there we go. We've got our dragon up there. All that jazz. And we're going to have to do some fighting here, I guess. But shouldn't be too bad. So this sword absolutely destroyed him. It did a big chunk of him per hit, so that wasn't too bad at all. But we did get a Dragon Heart from Draconic Evolution, which is really awesome. As well as, what else did we get here? We got a whole bunch of Draconium Dust, so be able to look at some Draconic things as well. And that is actually really awesome, because I have not seen Draconic things for a long time. What are we using these for? Dragon Egg Crux, so that's going to be for, like, the Dragon Seeds, right? Yeah, it'll be for Dragon Seeds. We could actually do this pretty soon. That is kind of funny. I actually could probably do this right now. I don't really need Dragon Seeds, but if I did, I guess. Maybe I do need them for something. I don't know. I haven't really looked. But anyway, pretty cool, pretty awesome, and really rad all around. Look at that, man. We got all the stuff and things. So I'm going to go ahead and explore this area a little bit, because this dimension, like I said, is completely different to anything I'm used to, and is really neat. I've also decided not to use the night vision, because this dimension actually isn't as dark as I thought it might be. So anyway, let's go ahead and head over here for a second. There you go. Fly up to here. Sweet. Oh, that looks really nice with these shaders. Anyway, go back out here. There you go. Fly through and see if this loads up. It's so weird that we're on an ocean. Like, that's actually really kind of mind-boggling to me, that the entire end is an ocean. Oh, that beam. Come back. Where'd the beam go? I want to see the beam again. It looks so nice. Wait, there's no land around me. Wait, what? Where is it? So if I go south, I should hit an island, right? Make sure we're pretty much fully charged here. I brought the painting too, so I can get back anytime I want. I figure those paintings are a really cheap way to kind of just leave the end for now. So if I go this way, are you going to load up for me? It is loading pretty slow, so I have to be, I guess, a little worried about that. I'd like to see some land, though. I don't feel good about my situation, though. I do have my hover on, though, so we're actually okay. But I'd like to see a little bit of land. Yeah, things are getting scary out here a little bit, I have to say. I'd like to see land, because otherwise I need to fly back the other direction. What is going on? Oh, finally, land. Okay, good. Let's go find our land. There we go. We're actually in somewhere. Let's let it load up a little bit. What is that? Pythandrion? What? Pythadendron leaves. Okay, that's something. Oh, we got a crazy tree over there. Look at the size of those trees. They're actually massive. What's going on there? Yeah, the biomes in this place are supposed to be, like, utterly insane. Like, just crazy. What is this? Horse slime? Okay. You guys actually drop anything interesting? Oh, this guy's got a hat. Give me my hat. Here you go. That's cool. I can one-shot these guys now, too. It's actually nice. But yeah, that is a pretty crazy tree. That's actually neat. There's much cooler biomes than this, I think, though. Not that this one's bad or anything, but I'm looking for the really cool stuff. Also, I wouldn't mind finding a end city. And I was kind of curious if there's rafts and stuff, but I'm not seeing that. I am seeing stuff like this dimensional shard ore, which is stuff I definitely want, because that'll be able to be used with RF tools, so probably grab some of that. What is that right there? We just got a thalassium? What is this from? Oh, this is from that, yeah, it's from Better End, right? So it has some kind of smelter, some kind of cool bars. Those bars actually look nice. What is this armor? Not that great. Chandeliers. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this mod's all about, like for this other stuff, right? I don't know if there's any kind of like weird things or stuff. Oh, I do see a ship. Let's go ahead and head up there real quick. So we get a good loot from there. That's cool. Go ahead and hunt that down. pretty easy to get around with the jetpack course, although we can only hold so much of a charge right now. We don't really have wireless charging. So anything good in here? Nothing too good there. Nothing too good there either. So looks like pretty standard loot. That's what I was kind of wondering about, if there's going to be like extra loot here, kind of like the ocean, or not. Maybe I just haven't seen any of it yet, but I do see an island here. Which island is this? Is this one I'm used to, or a new one? I don't know, man. Everything's so weird here. Ender Slime Island. What is this? Oh, Ender Slime blocks. Okay, I was all confused for a second. Let's grab some of that. I don't think I actually have any Ender Slime, do I? Also grab some of that. So that's cool. And yeah, we got some good stuff here. Oh, did I not get did I not get my thingy? Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. I wonder how many of you just went, System, what are you doing? You didn't grab your thingy. This thing, yeah, the Elytra. Go ahead and grab that. Sweet. Don't know if we need that for anything. I should probably check that though, right? Looks like a Wyvern flight module. Oh, you'll need it. This is what they want you to use for actual flight in this, right? So we have to make something from draconic. I think it's changed with the armor, but you make it and you got to make it one of these, and we're going to need the Elytra for that and this core thing. I don't know how any of this is done, so we'll learn about that. Apparently an alchemy array too. I'm not sure what that's about. Living armor tone upgrade. Don't know. But either way, that'll be something we need to finally get to. Rate of flight. So that is cool. And I wish this had this armor. I don't know. Does it have a toggle for hover? I need to check that out. If we go to, this is a jetpack? We do. We have an H. Can I do that with the conflict? No, it's conflicted with hats, of course. Look at this place. I don't know what this is about. This is from Better End as well. And there's some kind of portal here, and I don't know where the portal takes you, or what it does, or what it's all about. Maybe it doesn't take you anywhere. I honestly don't know what this portal's about, but there's something to do with us, and I don't know what it is. Also, you, go away. You. Yeah, just go away. But, yeah, we go to Better. Pretty sure there's some kind of, like, weird ritual with this, but I'm not sure exactly what it does, or even how to look it up. Maybe there's a book I can look at here somewhere, but I don't know enough about this mod, so maybe something I'll look at some point. If it actually takes me somewhere, I guess, interesting, you know what I mean? But I don't know anything about that at all. Eternal Runed Flavolite. Okay, so that's a thing. And these pedestals here. And what's better than one Elytra? A second one. Let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab that. And nothing special here again. I was really kind of hoping for trinkets. I was like, maybe there were rare trinkets here? So what seeds are these? Slimy grass seeds? What is slimy grass? Oh, that just makes the slimy grass. Actually, I think this slimy grass is a better version, so I should probably grab that. But yeah, already got 2 Elytras. Not taking too long to hunt those down with this jetpack, I guess. But yeah, this dimension is actually really strange. I'm looking for the different biomes, though. There's like really cool biomes around here somewhere. They're just being rare on me. Also, there's something down here. What is this? Some kind of structure. Oh, it's like a ruined end city, kind of. That's kind of neat. Is that different? Piece of glass? Nothing too special. Oh, it's a crashed ship. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's a nice little structure. This mod actually adds a lot of cool things to this dimension, I have to say. So apparently at some point when I entered this dimension, I got this book here, The End for Dummies. I never noticed that I picked it up. But yeah, the mystical art of end rituals that opens up new paths and opportunities. Shows a portal here, not simple way to return to the overworld. So apparently that's just a portal back to the overworld, so they're actually not that important. I guess it's more meant for playthroughs where you don't have a whole bunch of mods, right? So if you just had this, or it was the only way to get back or something, you know what I mean? If dev decided to change things, but pretty cool either way. It's pretty neat. So I thought that was pretty neat. I don't know what the infusion is about, but fusion with the power of the elements. At first you need to craft fusion pedestals. So end up probably trying that out maybe at some point, seeing what that's all about, because I honestly have no idea what any of that stuff is. But yeah, this dimension is really rad. It's actually really cool, and I'm really enjoying one-shotting Enderman too. It's just a good time all the time. Oh, is this too? So this is the second time I ran to this stuff too. This stuff here is Aurora Crystal. So my shaders think it's just I think it pretty much, my shaders thinks this is the sun, pretty much, I think. But yeah, they're just crystals, and I think that was part of that ritual there. So I've been picking up a little bit of them. I need to drop stuff off here. But yeah, just wander around looking at stuff. But pretty neat all around. I think these Aurora crystals are kind of like the ones that are in the Twilight Forest, if you've ever been to that last castle. Yeah, pretty much the same thing as that. So really cool and pretty nifty all around. So I ran into this biome here. It's actually really cool. It's called the Lantern Woods, and look how lit up it is. I don't know if that's just because of the shaders, but my goodness, it looks awesome. Like there's another one over there. Then I found a purple biome over that way. There's just all kinds of really cool biomes, as well as like weird things in the sky like that there. Like a big like floating emerald crystal thing that isn't actually emeralds. It's like emerald ice. So pretty cool and pretty neat there. I don't know what kind of hat that guy's wearing. Also, if you touch the water, so if you go down, touch the water, you actually get teleported. So you probably don't want to do that like I did right there. So that's a thing. But yeah, just a really cool dimension. It's just aesthetically pleasing for sure. It's actually a really cool place, but pretty neat, pretty awesome. But at the same time, I don't see that any of these blocks are actually used in progression at all whatsoever. So I think all of this is just for flavor and to have something cool to look at. But I'm fine with that because it actually is really cool. But I'm going to go ahead, I think, and end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.